All right, hello and welcome to episode 8 of the Chat Sphere. As you can see, today, for one, we're outside. For two, we've got a female on the pod. That's a first. Very nice. So, before we get into introductions or anything, I want to start off with an announcement. You probably noticed I'm wearing something a little brighter, something a little more colorful. We are now an affiliate for a small company named Excidity. And so if you guys want to get your own clothing, kind of take a look, I've got my own code. If you look down in the description, I'll also link it right here. I'll give you my code to give you 20% off, and the website will be down below as well. So moving on, introduction time. This is Emily. Would you like to introduce yourself a little bit?
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm 25. I'm not from here. I met Nikki by chance. I just worked at Kroger, so I moved up north. I kind of do everything. I mean, I'm like a paint. I mean, I'm just a hardworking girl. I don't know. I'm a regular girl out here winning life.
I liked the dating profile start. I'm Emily, I'm 25.
That's how I introduce myself to everybody.
No, that's fine. It was good.
I'm from Somerset, Kentucky. I'm 5'9". I'm a Cancer.
Love long walks on the beach, even though we don't have beaches.
Tacos and tequila on Tuesdays. Hit me up.
Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
That was it was a little bit of
A little there. It's not Tuesday.
I wish.
Tequila on Tuesday. I don't know. Tacos and tequila. No? More power to you.
It's a good first date.
Tacos and tequila is a first date?
Mhm.
Yeah?
Am I wrong for that? Oh my God, don't make me feel like I'm wrong.
I don't know if you're wrong. I don't know. Tequila's like you get wasted off tequila. Not you specifically, but people.
Just like one margarita. Like a margarita. And then like you go to the movies afterwards and then like by the time like the movie's over.
Margarita and tequila are two separate things.
So tequila's in a margarita.
Yeah, I'm talking like straight tequila. That's what I thought you were saying.
Yeah, like 5 tequila shots to the face before a date.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Don't do that.
No,
don't do this at home, kids.
Don't do that.
Drink responsibly.
It's all a joke. I'm not an alcoholic or anything. I'm just kidding.
I'm not an alcoholic, guys. Just 5 tequilas in.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
No. Over-exaggerate.
Over-exaggerating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It just does not sound good with tacos. Okay.
Chicken tacos. Just cilantro.
Dipped in tequila. Dipped in tequila. Okay. Well, as per usual with new guests, I like to start them off with a topic of their own. So, what would you like to start out with?
Let's talk about how hard it is to date in your 20s.
I feel like in general would work too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Take it away. How is dating in your 20s or in general?
It's not fun.
It's not fun.
Have you ever been on a dating app before?
No. So I guess we'll segue a little bit here. It's not that I don't believe in dating apps. They work for some people. They don't work for some people. I'm one of the people where it could or couldn't, but I'd like to meet them organically. Mm-hmm. I'm very much, I'll go out and talk to everyone. If I feel you, we'll talk later. That doesn't mean we'll date later, but
yeah, we can see where maybe if it goes in that direction. Yeah, I agree.
Right. But I feel like going over apps and everything, it's just like texting and everything else, and it feels almost dry. Mm-hmm. I can't get across what I want to get across, or I can't bring across what I want from just talking to a profile picture. So, but that's my take on it. But you can continue.
Oh, well, that's what my dating life consisted of for from June to October last year. It's not fun. It's not a fun game. It feels like social media almost, and you know that there's other girls on there that are prettier than you, but like you want somebody to like get to know you and like follow for your humor and go for like what's on the inside, not just like the external. Like, and like sure, like you can have like the hottest pictures like ever up, but like you're not gonna get a second date if like you're dumb or like whatever. And that's where I fall short a little bit. I was touching the mic.
I mean, I don't think it's.
Because I'm more into deep conversations and like getting to know somebody like beyond surface level. And whenever somebody just wants to like shoot jokes back and forth for like a solid 4 hours straight on a date, I'm like, that's not like let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's get through like I don't care what your favorite color is. I mean, I do, but I don't. At the same time, like I'll figure it out later on down the road, and I'll fixate on it and love that like your favorite color is orange or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's just people aren't after your heart or like soul anymore. Right. And like that sounds real hippy dippy, like whatever. But nobody's like looking like within themselves to like look in other people anymore. It's just like all external, all about your sex life and what your body looks like or how tall you are or anything. Yeah.
So you're more worried about how like people are going after the physical side of things versus who they are. And that's kind of where I'm at with the online dating stuff too, is because you can't get that across. And with the thing you were saying about making jokes for 4 hours, banter for any more than like half an hour, that's like hanging out with the boys. That's a 4 to 8 hour adventure.
And like I am one of the boys and I can do it. I can shoot the shit, but like not for a date.
Dating. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But like 30 minutes of it here and there, whatever. It's funny. You find a bit, and you roll with it for a bit, and then you cut it off at some point. It can't stay the whole time. Or you can like poke jabs at it every once in a while.
Some people are good at like just throwing in like random things here and there, but other people just are too much. Like they think that they're on stage with Matt Rife or something, and I'm just like, you're not funny.
You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Yeah.
Your misogynistic jokes are not hitting right with me, my man.
Right. Yeah, that's... And then on the other side of things is like where you were talking about the profile pictures and being like super glamorous and everything. That's where the joke of take them out to the pool. Mm-hmm. Take them out to the pool for the first date and then see if they still... And that sounds horrible. I'm not saying that people look horrendous or look better with makeup, this or that. It's just, if you're hiding yourself from like what people are seeing, it's not going to work out. You can't hide what you look like. And if that's your main selling point, I'm sure there's somewhere looking for that. Most people aren't looking for that though. So, I get what you're saying on that.
And the best guys that I have met, like, have been, like, at the gym. Like, I'm in, like, my most raw form like that. So, like, that checks out.
Yeah. Most vulnerable as you're pumping iron.
Well, no, I'm usually just on the stair stepper and, like, sweating my ass off.
Cardio's good, though. Cardio's good. I guess being stinky would be vulnerable. Hey, if you don't want me at my worst, you can't have me at my best.
Well, if you see me without eyebrows, then, like, you're a lucky man.
Well, they're all seeing you with eyebrows, so I guess none of you are lucky. But, yeah, what else you got, I guess, on that?
Everybody wants to make dating a financial transaction.
See, that's a tough one, too, right now.
Like, I would really, it doesn't matter how much money you make. It truly does not matter to most women. It's just, like, if you take care of your shit, like, do you sleep on the floor? Or are you sleeping on your couch every night? Or do you have a mattress? Okay, good job. Do you have a headboard?
Cool.
Yep. That's even better. Do you have a car? And like it's like little things that you should be able to have to like take care of yourself in your life, like just to get like career started or like have money at all, like not like talking to anybody who doesn't have a vehicle or anything of the sort. But most of the time, whenever I'm 25 too, so like that's why I have a little bit higher of a standard. Don't take anything that I'm saying personally if you're a male as well, like trigger warning.
I feel like that's not a bad thing to And everyone expects their own thing. Some people expect more than that, but you're just expecting people to be taking care of themselves. If you are taking care of yourselves, you're living good, and you're not, like, if you're making an effort, like, if you're struggling, that's a whole different thing. But, like, if you're making an effort to do good for yourself, and then, like, the people around you, whatever, cool. But if you're just giving everything up, living in your mom's basement, doing nothing, like, not working, just... I see where you're going with that. Yeah. That's not anything to apologize for.
All right. Okay.
Because it's a fair want. I mean, it's setting the bar low, so that's good too.
But like damn it, I'm gonna have to think first. Like a guy has quit talking to me because like I'm in a roommate situation. Like I don't have my own place, and I'm like, that's a little strange. Like, if so, you've never like had like a roommate situation in your life? Like, I kind of understand like if like you.
See, that's a tough one too, because that's.
I still pay bills. Like I pay as much as like a mortgage almost, and like I'm
Right.
saving up to buy a house, and like it's like get to know me a little bit more, like and understand like that I do have goals and like things like financial aspirations like to go after. So at some point, you know, like I'm like there are things that like everybody's like saving up for like slowly and surely, but you know, gotta get those
I mean, that's
student loans out of the way first.
Those are expensive, but I feel like that's a preference thing. I mean, I still live at home. I know there's plenty of girls that are gonna be like, and I don't blame them. I mean, but it's tough right now, and not just for everyone. And that's more or less where I was gonna go off of with the kind of financial relationship stuff. Is it's tough now. It's not so much, oh, do you have money? It's, if I get with this person, can we survive on it? Can we, not so much survive, can we live on that? So there's a lot going into it now. It used to be, I don't want to say it used to be a lot more simple, but it did used to be a lot more simple. So.
Yeah, people just used to date for love. Like, oh, you think a girl's pretty, like, fall in love with her, like, fall head over heels with her. Doesn't matter if, like, her dad's piss poor or, like, just got out of jail, or if he's the richest man in the world, he's Elon Musk. You know, like, like, things like that didn't used to matter, and now it's, like, everything is transactional, like, too. And people are looking at that side of things.
No.
Not all the hippy-dippy shit.
Transactional, or just, I don't know, a lot of it's...
Trying to capitalize on a relationship.
It's the woke culture, too. That's a big one. Where we were talking about social media. Everything's like, they're chasing after... I don't know. I don't even know how to word it because it's so ridiculous at this point. But everyone's chasing after this ideal kind of... It's kind of like the popular kids at school. It's this ideal thing that doesn't matter. It's just, they got to be like this. They got to have this. Oh, they don't talk to anyone? It's, I don't know.
You feel that societal pressure from like every which way too.
Or you just live like me and don't care. And then
A lot of us feel it.
yeah, there's a boogie bug. I don't know where it went. It's fine. She doesn't like bugs.
One flew in my ear as we were walking up here, so I mean, I can't blame me.
We were walking up. She screams. I'm like, oh, what happened? A bug whispered in my ear. No, I said that.
He just
I said that. But where were we? Oh yeah, talking about.
I'm done with my topic now. I think I don't want to piss off your male audience.
I don't think you pissed off anyone. I mean, it's an opinion. Granted, I guess opinions do piss off people, but if you're pissed off, you don't have to watch. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't care.
agreed.
If you said anything out of line, I would have been like, hold on. You didn't, though. It's all pretty nonchalant stuff that just is or isn't. But, yeah, I kind of want to stick with the social media kind of concept right now, though, with, just we were kind of talked about the cancel culture. That's a big one that I still don't understand.
It's anybody and everybody is like at like risk for like this aim fire. Like you just do one simple little thing and like you can get exiled on the internet
Right, but I don't even know
from
what it,
anybody's specific audience. It just depends on who do I want to attack today?
I don't know what it means though, because like you can cancel someone, but you can't cancel them. You can't go out and like, they're still there. They're still living their life. You're just taking them off social media, which they probably didn't want to be on to begin with.
I think it's mostly the people who are monetizing themselves and like making money off of this stuff who do get canceled, who see the like actual effects of it.
I guess
Like
that makes sense.
for example, there's a makeup artist like who was doing things to minors and like messaging minors and doing inappropriate like behavior there.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
And he didn't he initially like put out an apology, but never like took himself off the internet or like really quit the behavior. And like I think that the best kind of apology is the changed behavior.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I feel like that one's a little different though, because there's
like just stop doing that.
there's sexual assault cancellation where you like are facing courts, and then there's like, I'm talking about the cancellations where it's like, oh, you don't believe the same thing I believe, get off the internet. It's like,
Okay.
what? That's not how that works. I know what you're saying, but I'm thinking on like the more tame end where they just cancel people because they want to. Or that doesn't really.
I have no explanation for that one, and I don't know why people think it's like a game. It's fun. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the new world that we're living in. It's this younger generation that's coming about.
It's not even just that anymore.
They want to be in total control.
Some of the older generation too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're all kind of meshing at this point because a lot of them are learning how to use. Like, it's hit that point now where we've had technology long enough. So it's not like the older people, but like people in their like 50s down. Once you're hitting like 60 and up, then yeah, whatever, they don't care anymore. But like, it's that 10-year bridge where technology's been a staple point of everyone's lives. So now everyone's learning how to use it and attacking who they want because they can. Let's bring back the cyber.
Let's all be nice. Let's just all be nice. Let's like stop telling people that their opinions are wrong.
Let's bring back the cyberbullying videos. Some of those
That
are.
stuff is real.
I know. No, I know. It's just some of those videos are so funny. They get the point across. People remember them because they're funny. So.
13 Reasons Why.
God, that was. I think the first season of that was good.
Cyberbully.
That wasn't just cyberbullying.
That
though.
was a good movie.
Yeah, that was a good movie, but that wasn't so much
Emily
cyberbullying.
Osment killed it.
There was a lot of touching involved in that one, which, yeah. And then there's like the broomstick scene that I still haven't seen, but I've heard of.
I don't recall this.
This is season 2, I think, which I haven't seen.
Oh, I don't think I saw this one. I don't think I saw season 2 either. Then
Yeah.
the original cast. Was
the-
there another?
It was the original cast.
I'll have to go back and rewatch it now.
I don't know who did it. I don't.
That'll be my 13th reason.
Maybe. From what I've heard on the comments of everything, because like I'll see clips of it on TikTok or something, and they'll be like, "Oh no, the broomstick scene." I'm like, I don't know what that is. I don't know if I want to know what that is. Where's the broomstick going? I don't know. The worst part of that show
Where
I
they
saw was,
say that they're going to stick a corn cob.
oh yeah, I feel like that's probably more enjoyable than the broomstick though. But
A dried corn cob is the saying.
oh, with like
Stick a dried
without
corn
it being
cob up your
peeled.
ass.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry. I knew I was going to get raunchy. I can't help
No, it's all
myself.
good.
I can't help myself.
That's staying in.
No.
It might not be the usual shit talk, but it's butt stuff. Close enough. Oh man. But yeah, just that show was wild. I think the worst scene on there was that I remember because I only watched the first season was the bathtub scene, which I think they removed.
See, I am having no recollection of this. I'm actually going to have to go back and rewatch this. A bathtub scene?
The girl the girl it's revolving around, what she did before she released the tapes to kind of end it all.
In the bathtub.
Yeah, in the bathtub.
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
In the bathtub.
I thought you meant like some like other kind of scene in a bathtub.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
No, that was the hot tub. Which is why she did it. But you'll have to watch for yourselves. It's
You have such good like attention to detail. Like, how long has it been since you've seen that show?
I think when it came out.
See, like, how do you remember that so well? Like, I can't remember shit.
It's hard to explain because I don't have photographic memory. That'd be crazy. But I've got.
Because it's coming back to me as you're saying it. Like the hot tub scene, that's why she did it. I'm like, oh yeah, duh. Oh my god.
But it's kind of how yours is working too, where you're thinking about it and it slowly builds back up. You say something, then boom, oh, I remember this. But yeah, I can remember bits and pieces very well, and then it kind of just builds up like a slideshow, and I remember all of it. And then there's bits and pieces in there that I don't remember. But it's all good.
Speaking of fucked up shows, have you seen Saltburn?
No, but I've heard of it.
Ah, don't watch it.
Don't watch it?
Don't watch it.
I've been told to watch it. Why not? What's this one about?
Okay, there's this boy, strange character to begin with. This
Okay.
wholesome, popular guy takes him under his wing, takes him to his house, like this big fancy house, because he doesn't have anywhere to go for like the holidays. Okay.
Okay.
He murders like his entire family.
Oh, so it's kind of like a here comes Johnny.
But there are so many like messed up acts that happen in between, like just that. Like, and I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but like there's a scene where it's one of the deceased.
Okay.
He pulls his pants down and he's
Oh yeah. So he does the
the
deed.
ground, like the over top, like in like it's like. It's not right.
You know,
Like in the dirt.
I don't want to have to put a warning, so we'll leave it at that. But I can
dirt.
kind of picture what you're talking about. What a guy. Doing his do.
It was
Ew.
kind of symbolic too, because
I don't know if
the
symbolic's
other
the
main
word.
character guy, he passed away like in an angel outfit,
Oh.
and he really was this guy's like trying to be this guy's like guardian angel and like take care of him and take him under his wing. But then he just wanted to take his whole life. He just wanted to be him.
Okay.
It was really messed up. I didn't ruin it though either. I didn't spoil
No,
all
it's
of
fine.
it.
Have fun watching that. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, but we'll see. She's saying not to watch it, so maybe don't watch it.
Watch it with your parents.
Don't watch it with your parents.
Watch it with your mom.
Watch it with the lights off, alone, with your window and doors open.
And then remember that ugly guy is dating Sabrina Carpenter.
And just know that I'm in your walls. See? Oh, man. I think that's been in every episode, too. It's me in their walls. They always gotta check. You hear that little knock? That's not someone at your door. That's me.
Salad fingers, like just
Oh my
scratching at your door.
God. One of my friend groups had told me about that, and I didn't know about it. So I knew of it, but I'd never watched it.
That's an iconic period of YouTube.
Yeah, they made me watch it, and I was like, what is this brain rot that's just eating away at my...
It's not. It's a good story. Of a post-apocalyptic time, and everybody's crazy.
I think we're going to have to cut this
Everybody's
one early.
mind has went insane at that point. That's why it's like that. It makes sense psychologically. You got to look into it a little bit deeper. Swear to God, don't judge me right now.
Psychologically insane brain rot. Don't watch Salad Fingers.
Yeah, go watch Charlie the Unicorn instead. Yeah, who remembers that one?
I know. That's another one I know of, but I didn't watch it.
So messed up.
Oh my god.
So messed up.
No.
Mr. Pickles?
See, I watch stuff like Dinosaur Office and. Do you know that? Dinosaur Office?
Never heard of it.
Oh man.
You're
That-
so wholesome, Nikki.
That was an iconic one. There was a few. No, I don't know if I'd say that. There were some weird ones. You go down the rabbit hole of YouTube, you start getting to the weird like claymation stuff.
What was the one?
Mm.
Oh.
Which one? Because there's a few. They have-
The costumes, and then it just like this starts like squirting like mustard and ketchup all over each other, and it's then like they just like ding ding, like, and the music just gets faster and faster and faster and faster. It makes you feel like you're insane. It was a really crazy little short film, but like people told you to go watch it, and it was scary.
What the fuck did you just say?
It looked like Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street.
With mustard?
Somebody knows what I'm talking about out there in the world, and I'm not gonna be gaslit into being told that I make this up in my brain.
Mustard?
They were squirting it on each other, like it was crazy. I'll have to pull it up later and show you so you don't think I'm actually insane.
You can. I don't know if I'll come back from it the same person. So.
You won't.
Good.
I had to see that as like a 12-year-old, and I'm fine.
Yeah, no, the claymation stuff I saw was it was horrific. It was, I won't go into it. It was bad. What else? What was a good one? Good one. Ooh, how different like animals eat. There was the two guys on the ends of the table. The one guy was just eating. The other guy would like do different things on the other side of the table. It's like Alligator. He went down and like destroyed the cardboard box.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Were those vines, though?
I don't know.
Were those vines?
It was one video, I think.
Oh,
So it could have been both.
never mind.
It was a good one though. I enjoyed that. That was funny. I don't know. YouTube's an interesting place. It's definitely grown, but it was an interesting place for a while. Trying to think of anything else that was iconic. Did you ever watch the music ones, the Popped Anthology, where he'd mix like 100 different songs from the year?
No.
That was a cool one. You'd find the most popular, like, I think it's 50 to 100 songs, and then you'd mash them up onto one song.
How long was the song? Like 5 minutes?
5-10 minutes, yeah. It was cool, though. It was cool. He would do one, I think he did one from 2012 to, like, 2015 or 16 or something. Of course, it ended in 2016 when everything else ended. That was the last good year.
The 2012 one is probably such a bop.
Yeah, we'll have to pull that up too after. It's a good one. It's a jam.
Some Pitbull in there. Ooh.
Number 305.
Mr. Worldwide.
Dale. Oh, love Pitbull.
I freaking love Pitbull.
I wonder how that man's doing.
I bet he's great. He's probably like in Florida. I think he's probably in Miami.
I think he says Miami in like half of his song, so he might be. I hope he
He just
is.
looks like a Miami guy, like white suits, bald head,
Sunglasses.
flashy wrists, Cuban links.
Cuban links.
I used to work with this guy at Kroger who would wear like the Temu Cuban links to work, and he would wear
the
like 6 or
Temu
7 of them
ones.
with a Kroger shirt.
I feel like I know who you're talking about.
No, it was in my hometown.
Oh, never
You wouldn't
mind.
know.
There was someone else like that
Alyssa's
at ours.
Was there?
Yeah.
Bagger.
No. I'll tell you later. Don't want to bust them out on the podcast.
Pickle? Dill pickle?
Pickle?
Could I like dill pickle?
Dill pickle.
Dylan?
Maybe. Dill pickle.
That's a good code name!
That was funny. I didn't really talk to the guy, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
He was-
I don't either. No.
Not anymore.
No, I've seen him at work a few times.
Oh, goody. How'd that go? Actually, you'll have to talk about it if you don't want to.
I mean, he seems like he's doing all right, I guess.
It's good. It's always good to see someone that you haven't really talked to.
I
doing
like
fine.
whenever I see boys put on weight.
That goes both ways.
Yeah, I really like whenever I see boys put on weight.
Hey man, live their best life. Do what they want to do. I'm all for it. Not for me
Well,
though.
it just means that they're happy. It means that they're not
That's
stressing.
not always true.
Well, maybe.
Stress weight's a thing.
I guess you're right. At least you're eating.
This is
At
true.
least you're eating.
This is true. Stressing and not eating is not good.
That's my worst vice right there.
It's a good way to
Oh,
get.
I haven't eaten in 3 days. Shit.
I couldn't do that. I'm always eating. Like, I might be super picky, but I am constantly eating.
See, my ADHD is so bad that I have an alarm to remind myself to drink water.
I don't drink enough water. I should. Not that I don't drink water, but I need to drink more water.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
I like those big jugs, but it's too much work to carry that thing around all day, you know?
And I've still got the bottle, and I've still got the flavors for it, but I was doing the,
The Kirkle.
yeah. Oh, they're so good. I need to dig mine out and start using it again, because like I said, I still got flavors. They're still good. I just got to use them.
Yeah, my sister tried to turn me on those.
Yeah.
Really good.
It's just a pain in the butt ordering them. You can get some of them in the store, but they're so much more expensive in the store for some reason. They put them in a box, and oh yeah, let's
They're
hike it up $3.
Yeah, the pods are $4.95 at Walmart.
Yeah, that's not worth it. You get it so much cheaper online. Especially if they have deals.
On Amazon and stuff.
No, on their website.
Oh.
Yeah, typically, I think they do free shipping if you spend so much, like most places do. And on top of that, they do however much percentage off whenever you buy so much. Not sponsored, but if you want to sponsor me, I'll take it. But yeah, those are good. I'll probably start using that again. We'll see. I thought someone was walking.
No, I'm watching for the golden hour light. It gets a little bit warmer.
Yeah. Podcast in the sunset? That'd be sick. But I think it's too high right now to do that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because I think we're already about, I don't know, 30 minutes in. Probably. Who knows? I'd look, but then I'd have to get really close. Oh, no. It's right here. I don't have to get really close to
33 minutes and 35 seconds.
Oh, I was right on it.
Good job.
Thank you. Trying to think what else we can go off of, or we can go to the mini game. All right, yeah, we'll get into the mini game, but first, as per usual, and new guests coming onto the podcast, it's gift time. Gotta dig it out though, so keep them preoccupied. He's just waving.
I mean, you can follow me on my social media accounts.
I will.
My Instagram is @golddustgal.
I'll link it down below in the description.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, gift time. I'm gonna sit like this because I don't have to get back up. Or no, I'm not, because it's right there.
What does this say? I don't.
It says fantasy in Japanese.
Oh, I like that actually.
I got it as kind of like a gift for the clothing brand that's affiliating with me.
That's a very pretty color too.
It's up there.
Up there. Sorry.
Yep.
It's a nice color. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like all of black beanies. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Of course. It's not on the shop, unfortunately. But that means she'll be one of the ones wearing it.
Exclusive, my man.
But, all right, after that, now we will get into the mini game. So we'll see you in a minute. Ooh. All right, welcome back, guys. We are going to be playing Hot Takes again. You probably remember that from, I think, episode 4, 5, something around there. And again, the idea of these games, we pick up a card, we read it off, and then we decide whether we agree with it or not. And that's pretty much it. So would you like to go first?
I reckon. I'd rather live in a tiny apartment in a great location than a huge house in a terrible location.
You can go first. Tiny apartment, but in a good area, or a big house in a crap area?
Yeah, but is the tiny house nice or is it shitty in a shitty place? And is the nice house nice in a big place or nice place or a shitty place?
We'll say.
See, I feel like if I owned a house in a terrible location or in a a tiny house in a little location, I could make it nice.
No, it's
would
like
make
a
it a
bad
home.
area. So like,
Tiny apartment.
we'll
a
say
great
somewhere
location.
like downtown where it's all like. We're not saying downtown where, but like just downtown and like alleys and streetways, and you're just kind of really bad area, or good area like somewhere around here. But we'll say the houses are both average in like quality of the actual place.
Okay. Then a tiny apartment in a great location.
I'm gonna go with the same one. I'd rather be in a good location. I don't have to watch my back the entire time living in my nice house. All right. Middle names are pointless. Wind's coming. I apologize. It changed direction. This will be a good test for the filter thing. So, there's that. So once again, middle names are pointless. I'm going to disagree because there's a lot of people with the same first and last name. Like John Smith. Which John Smith? Middle name. What about you?
I like middle names.
Yeah.
They just, same thing. I guess like it just adds a little bit of difference, and everybody's named Emily, but like there's Emily and Nicole, Emily Michelle, Emily Grace. I don't know. Like it just it puts a little bit more flair to it.
A lot of people inherit people's first names to their middle names too. So like I've got my dad's first name as my middle name, which is sick. But yeah, your turn.
Paper newspapers and magazines will be obsolete within the next 50 years.
What do you think?
I disagree to a degree because there's always going to be the people who have,
So you're saying there's
that
always gonna be,
generation
like,
of
a niche?
people is slowly going to be going away as well, which is sad. Like the action and ritualism of like walking out and going to the paper and getting it at the gas station and your cup of coffee in the morning. That generation is slowly going to go away. I want to say no because I love magazines. I still like flip through magazines all the time. I don't think so. No.
Okay.
I have to talk through these.
That's good. It's good. That's why I gave more time. That way we could actually like dig into them. But I'm gonna disagree as well. I think there'll always be a niche for it. Like there's still a niche for records, for cassettes. People are still using them. VHSs. People are making customs of those for new stuff. So yeah, I think they'll still be in print. I like this one. Everyone should be required to take etiquette classes in middle school. I'm going to agree because people's manners fucking suck. What about you?
I'm going to agree with it. There's a lot of people who need to learn table manners as well as just general, excuse me, thank you for holding the door open for me, things like that.
Right.
Excuse me, I'm going to get within 1 foot from you.
And like what I was joking about earlier, if I let you over when I'm driving, wave. I'd like to know that you acknowledge that I let you over. But it's your turn.
Time is a construct.
What?
Time is a construct.
I feel like that's too deep. I don't think we got enough time for that one. You don't want to answer that one either?
It's only as much time as you give yourself on this earth.
Well, time being a construct meaning like
And
time
that
doesn't exist, but
Well,
it does because
it does exist.
Kind of what we revolve around, so we know what's happening from the sun has a rotation. Time's a thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Oh man, this is a hot take. McDonald's is better than Burger King. I'm gonna disagree. I like my Burger King. I like my Burger King chicken sandwiches.
I've never been a Burger King gal.
Never been Burger King gal.
I love their nuggets, though. Their chicken nuggets are better than McDonald's, so I'll give them that.
I'm going to disagree with that. When they had the crowns, hell yeah. They don't have the crowns anymore, so McDonald's wins on nuggets. But Burger King
think
wins
so.
in pretty much everything else.
I like them because they're crispy.
They are crispy. Wendy's has some crispy ones.
I might go get nuggets after this.
It's your turn.
$100 is a lot of money.
Well,
I grew up really poor. I think so. Like our whole grocery budget for like a whole month was
Yeah.
$100, and we all ate off of it.
I mean, $100 is 2 tanks of gas, so yeah, that's a lot of money.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I guess like 3. It depends on how low you get to the tank. If you're like empty, yeah, that's about 2
Yeah.
tanks. But yeah, that's a lot. Psychological thrillers are scarier than gory horror movies. I don't really get scared by much, but I guess if there's something to keep me on the edge of the seat, it's definitely going to be the thrillers versus the horror movies, because horror movies are predictable.
Agreed.
Thrillers are like, what's going to happen? Mm-hmm. Your turn.
I watched a horror movie recently that was like that. Oh my gosh, I forgot what it was called now. Dang it. I'll
We'll think
remember in a
about
minute.
it. Yeah.
Volunteer hours should be required in high school.
I don't want to say yes and I don't want to say no on that one, so I'm going to leave that one to you before I give my answer.
I guess it depends on like what kind of act of like career that you want to go to, or if you want to. You should want to. It should be an option. Like hey, would you like to volunteer at the soup kitchen on Tuesdays and Thursdays instead of go to a class? Yes, I would love to. I would love to like go help people and meet people like that. I think it should be an option,
Okay.
not required.
I like that. I agree where it should be pushed more as like an option, because there weren't a lot of options to do it in high school. But where I was on like the teetering of requiring it or not is because in band we went out and we would pick up trash and
Right.
stuff sometimes. So
That's the only thing I remember anybody ever doing, like to like make a difference, was just like to pick up the trash and pick up litter and stuff. I mean, it's not that it's not a great thing, but there's other ways to help out your community.
that's assuming even
That'd
that's
be a good-
happening.
Well, we had Pride. It was called Pride.
I know what you're talking about.
It was like a little frog,
Little frog.
and he was the mascot. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is
cool.
it my turn or is it your turn?
I think that one was yours. It's my turn. PDA is gross. So, I think it depends on how far you take the PDA. If I want to give my girlfriend a little smooch while I'm in public, I'm going to give my girlfriend a little smooch in public. But if you're like making out on the subway, that's a bit much.
Holding hands, hugging, like a little like leaning your head on his shoulder, like that kind of a thing. That's like not too much, but like don't be sucking face and like grabbing your girl's like junk and stuff, or like
Bungaloos.
that's too much.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
There's being super touchy feely, like all over somebody's like leg, and it's gross to watch. Nobody wants to see it.
Right, no lathering each other up in public.
Yeah, it's gross. My parents do that.
Ooh, that's
Sorry,
a fun
Mom and
image.
They won't watch this.
Unless they do. Hey, Mom and Dad. My mom watches this, so it's your turn.
Nikki, are you just letting hussies on your podcast now? That's how my mom would react if I had a girl like me on.
What are you talking? No, whatever. Just read your card.
She's got a mouth on her. Sorry.
No, she's.
Liking somebody's thirst trap on Instagram is a form of cheating. Yes, it is. Her titties ain't out.
I don't.
Her butt isn't showing. If it's a thirst trap, it's like there to like, you know, accentuate a specific part of you.
Right.
You're not liking it because you think her eyes are pretty. I'm sorry. That's it. Fun time.
I'm gonna agree with that. If it's I feel like there's a little bit of gray area on like cosplays, because cosplays some of it shows more because that's how they're. But besides that, yeah, no, you shouldn't be doing that. No bueno. We can't do that one. You can read it though, just don't read it out loud. But that's why we can't do that one.
Oh, but why?
It's a little too. That one's a little too touchy for different reasons. Okay, healthcare should be free and universal.
I agree.
I'm going to agree with that one. I mean, it is in most countries. I don't know why it's not here.
It's really messed up that it isn't, yeah.
And I'm fine with paying something, but like, when I'm paying $500 for you to numb me with Orajel when I can get that from the store for like $2, I don't think so. Your turn.
Trauma makes you funnier.
yeah.
I almost like, yeah, bro.
Either makes you super funny or just super depressed. There isn't really an in-between.
Or you're both.
I don't really know how to answer this one. All red wines taste the same. I don't really drink wine.
I've never tried white wine, so I'm going to say yes. Like, actually.
Okay.
Like, all the red wines I've ever had in my life taste like
About the
grape
same.
juice. Just a little
Just a little
tangier.
spicy.
A little spicy.
Spicy grape juice. Uh-oh.
If you drink all the Kool-Aid from the Kool-Aid man, he will live. Is he just the glass? Or is he the liquid in the glass?
There's a commercial like that now. I think it's a commercial. It's either a commercial or it's like Mad TV or something, where he's emptied out and he's still alive. He is the container.
They knew. They knew it's in hot takes.
So, no, he's not the liquid.
He's the soul.
It's been proven.
The soul is the liquid.
The soul is the liquid.
It's his
Oh
blood.
no. His life essence.
Well, that's why he's always red.
His life essence. They're drinking it. I'm drinking it.
That's why they say drink the Kool-Aid. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
But it's good. It's addictive.
No, it's because of that guy.
Yeah, that's why.
That one guy.
That one guy and that one thing that did that bad thing.
And he got so many people to do it. And then he
Kool-Aid.
lived, didn't he?
Kool-Aid's good, man.
He's still alive.
I think so. I don't know. Maybe. Let us know. If
Sorry.
you're out there, type in the comments.
Also, I need some lessons. I want to start my own cult. I was like,
What? An open bar at a wedding is a bad idea. If it's a bad idea, the people that are making it a bad idea probably shouldn't be there or should be chaperoned. So I'm going to say an open bar should be there.
yeah, everybody that's going to be at my wedding will be able to handle an open bar, so I'm going to say yeah.
I better be invited. Sick. I can handle alcohol. It's your turn.
Your friends should always come before your significant
Other.
other. Other. No. No. If they're both having issues, like huge issues at the same time, then it's a little bit different of a story. But like, you can't just like tell me I can't go hang out with my friend who's going through like a really hard time when I just met you a year ago and I've known her my entire life. Like, you're not going to control that kind of thing. That's an awful.
No.
That's controlling.
I've
in my
got
book.
two sides to this coin. So, if they're your girlfriend, my friends are going to come first. Not first. Let me rephrase that. If they're my girlfriend, they're going to be on even terms. I mean, I love them all equally. They're all going to be there. I'm going to be there. Whatever. When I get married, completely changes the story. She comes first. Especially when I have kids. There's no question.
Right, yeah.
But before that, I'm going to say even terms because, I mean, my buddies act like my girlfriend half the time, so. Anyways, it's your turn. Or was that your turn?
That was my turn.
Oh, okay, my turn. Now I'm
Get it together, Nikki.
You mixed it up first. This one is a hot take. Friends is not a good show.
It's not.
It's a hot take.
I don't like it.
I like it, but I haven't seen it all the way through.
It's very boring. It's so niche.
I like
And-
seeing clips of it.
Hate on me. I don't care.
Hate me, love me, but I don't like it.
Go down to the Central Perk and sip on it.
I mean, that's the same thing like saying, oh.
I know the show. It's just a sitcom. It's not my thing. I love The Office. I love a good sitcom. It's just
I was going to branch off of that. What do you think of The Office?
I love The Office.
You love The
Yeah,
Office?
I love The Office.
What about Parks and Rec?
I have never actually watched it.
It's funny. I haven't seen it all the way through, but it's funny. It's like The Office,
I would like it.
but it's got Chris Pratt.
Just because I like that one girl who has like that really straight face. What's
Yeah.
her name?
I don't know, but I know who you're talking about.
I love
She's always
her.
on with Chris Pratt or Mustache Man, Joe Swanson.
She's so funny.
Those three in the show are just gold.
There's actually a podcaster with like that personality. Have you seen it?
Yes.
It's called The Really Good Pep. Yeah.
No.
Like she just used like.
This
ripped
one's
that
obviously
off.
better though.
She ripped off her personality a little bit.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Is it my turn?
Mhm.
Morning showers are better than night showers. I love both of them. I'm not picking.
Some people do both, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say night showers are better because I'd rather shower before I get into bed, not take everything I've had all day into the bed with me and then shower in the morning. It doesn't sound good to me. I'm not like a huge germaphobe, but like that's just me.
Yeah, and I'll get you.
I'd rather a night shower. Hope you enjoyed that tune. The judge of this round could beat the person in their left in a fight. I don't hit women, so I'd lose, unfortunately.
And I'm a pacifist.
The worst I could do, well, maybe I would win. I just throw you over my shoulder and it would be over. Your turn. Oh, man.
The most embarrassing things I've done were while drunk.
I've never been drunk, so this one's all you. My tolerance is too high.
No.
No?
No. No. Now, I've taken some hard L's in this life, man. And I have been sober for most of them.
Well, let's go back to
I don't drink.
let's go back to relationship talk.
Like, I rolled down a hill on my birthday in a skirt and my butt was flam, like, woo, out for the whole world.
Surprise.
That whole hill. So I was like, damn, what's that? Oh, she's still rolling.
The moon's rolling down the hill.
That's a ghost. She's so pale.
Bah, spooky. Oh, man.
Yeah.
The math I learned in school is completely useless. Wow, apparently English is. The math I learned in school is completely useless in my day-to-day life. Not all math, but a good chunk of anything past like algebra. I don't use geometry in most things. Everything past, we'll say half geometry. Everything half past geometry I don't really use all that much.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not
Agree with
taking the
that.
derivative of my fucking nuts.
Like, I only needed like 10 years of it, not 12.
Yeah. And like going back and doing more in college, like I needed it for engineering, but for some of these, like, I don't know, a business degree, who needs calculus? I need the derivative of what my files are going to look like in the cabinet. It's your turn.
I didn't understand that English.
It's okay. It was a bad joke. It's fine.
This is a weird one. Someone calling their boyfriend daddy is weird or creepy.
You can do that first, and then I'll
I'm
give
not
my...
answering this.
What do you mean?
I'm not answering this.
Do you like saying that? Fine, I'll answer. Any relationship I've been in, they have asked. I'm not really down for it, because I mean, when you're young, you call your father daddy. That's what it should be. You can do what you want. I'm not telling you how to live your life. Me personally,
Yeah, that's why I didn't say anything. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell any because there's people who really
you can
love
say that
that.
you don't like saying it,
I mean,
unless you do like saying
I've
it.
been I've been asked to refer to people as my father figure,
Father dearest.
but I'm not 100% comfortable with it because I'm a daddy's girl.
Right. You call your dad.
I'm a daddy's girl, and I still call my dad daddy.
Although I call my dad at this point, probably because of that.
I don't know.
But who knows?
Yeah, I still call my dad daddy. So I'm not gonna call you daddy because then I don't want to feel like I'm cuddling and making love to my father. My father.
Fun. My turn.
Yep.
Yep.
No, I'm uncomfortable. Those nasty thoughts were in my brain. Shoo, shoo.
Fly away, like down the hill.
See you later.
You later, sneaky. Okay, so in order of putting your shoes and socks on, do you do sock, shoe, or sock, shoe, shoe?
Sock, sock, shoe, shoe.
Good. I wouldn't talk to you if you did sock, shoe. That goes for anyone. If you do sock, shoe, you gotta go. You can finish the episode, but then you gotta go.
Shoe, sock.
Shoe, sock. How you put? Oh, I don't like that.
Billionaires shouldn't exist.
That's not how that works. Pull another one. That's like the time one.
Horoscopes are real and relevant.
I'll let you answer this one first. If I were to ever
Everybody
get
can be their own person. I feel like everybody they write horoscopes to be relevant to really anybody. I feel relevant to mine because I'm a Cancer. You're also a Cancer. And it just tells you that you're a nice, sweet person most of the time. Like you're really in your feelings this week. And that's what horoscopes are.
Horoscopes. Why'd you say it like that?
Because I'm not really getting into astrology. Horoscopes are just your daily
I like the idea of horoscopes
fortune.
on oh cool, you got a star pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, I'm a crab, or the Chinese New Year signs, I'm a dragon. It's fucking sick. But I feel like it should kind of stay at that. I don't need to be told, oh, you must be really sensitive. No, I don't really care about much unless you're my family or friends. So that's kind of my take on it. Cool, I like the crab, whatever. That's where it should end. My opinion. You can have your own. That's just me.
I think it gives people a sense of comfort that they have some sort of direction. It's
Oh, yeah.
it's a good money making scheme too.
Yeah.
Honestly,
That's
people believe it.
what I mean by I got my opinion. You can have yours. I like the crab. That's it. Fine art is worth the money people pay for it. I think fine art is worth whatever anyone's willing to pay for it. That one piece of art that was literally a black canvas that people just splashed paint on, I personally wouldn't spend millions on that, but more power to you if you got the money to spend on it. What about you?
Fine art with historical value is worth the money.
Yeah, I like that.
Things created during the modern Renaissance, anything and everything that's sitting in Italy right now, it's absolutely priceless.
Give me a good Picasso.
Well, most things. I've never been there. I'd love to go, but
It would be cool. Yeah. We talked, I think it was 2 episodes ago, about different places we wanted to go. That would be one, but that wasn't the top 3.
God, you got to spend an entire month there just to actually immerse yourself in the culture. It's such a, but I think everything there, specifically in Europe and those, that's the only actual fine art.
Right.
Sorry to the artists who love to paint themselves white canvases with the red dot and it looks like the Chinese flag, and they're just like, $1 million. Like, good for
It's
you,
the
bro.
Japanese flag, but yeah.
Good for you, Japanese.
It's okay. I get your point.
Well,
Although the
that's
flags do
China's.
have worth. It's not the flags, it's the random just, oh, there's a dot. Cool. Buy it for $1 million. But, yeah, it's your turn. Crisscross isn't working, but
We're on a downhill.
I know, I'm like falling.
You can learn to be more creative. It's your want. Like, if you want to. I mean, I don't know.
I think that depends on imagination, because I don't know if you can really broaden your imagination. It's kind of just,
Psychedelics.
yeah, so I guess you can. Drugs will do it. Don't do drugs. Drugs will do it, though. Don't do drugs.
Only in the spaces where it's legal.
Don't do drugs. It's my turn. Ugh. Oh, I cannot get comfy. This is I'm not sitting like that. Nice people finish last.
Sadly, I'm gonna have to agree with it.
Don't nod. Don't do that.
Sadly, I don't have to agree with it.
Anymore, honestly, that's a tough one. I think when you're in that like not college, like middle school, high school phase where popularity is a big thing and where like being cool and forward and everything, I agree with it then. But once you're out of out of high school, you're in the college life, you get out of that, you're in the real world, it doesn't matter then. I don't think it's a thing once you're mature and kind of doing your own thing. Because most of these people aren't talking to each other anymore. And,
I agree with it. Yeah.
No.
Sad.
Unless you're on some dating websites, then maybe. Because you're talking to a screen. Your turn.
Summer is better than winter.
Oh, I like this one.
Oh, I'm anemic, and so I don't function well in the winter time, so I'm going to have to agree that summertime is better.
I like the winter more, but that's because I get really hot. So I've been sweating this whole time. It's not great.
And I'm chilly. Oh.
Yeah, winter's phenomenal. I like a light little snowfall catching the light, sitting there. It's great. Although mom and dad get mad when I go out in a t-shirt.
And you're going to get a cold.
No, I'm not.
I'm a man.
Well, I just had pizza today. Thin crust pizza is better than thick crust pizza.
I love thick crust. No thin crust for me.
Yeah, I don't. I like a good crunch in my pizza, so I'm gonna go with thick as well. Cool.
I'm gonna get canceled.
Your turn. Save that for the next episode.
Pineapple is a delicious pizza topping.
How do we get 2 pizzas in a row?
Crazy. No.
Is there pineapple there?
No. It depends. Like, not with red sauce.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
so
it's
you're
red
talking about
sauce.
just a cheese pizza, no sauce, with just pineapple?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I
That's
get.
pretty good.
I don't like the red sauce.
But it has to have
That's a bit
ham,
controversial.
too. Like, a ham pineapple, no red sauce.
Yeah.
I like it that way, but, like, with the red sauce, that's awful. People love it that way, and I think that's a sin. A sin.
See, I'm gonna go. I don't like pineapple on pizza, but I'm gonna go even deeper than that. As we know, I'm super picky with foods. I don't like the red sauce on pizza either. So it's like a big cheesy breadstick. It's good. A lot of people don't mind it because then they eat some and they're like, "You're right, that is good." So, but to each their own. I'm picky. I've grown to live with
I
it.
think this is like the 3rd time we've talked about food now, and I'm hungry now.
We may or may
Nuggets,
not stop for food.
pizza, both.
Nuggets on the pizza. The drinking age should be lowered.
No.
No. No, it
No, it
should
should not.
not. Oh,
I know
man.
25-year-old men who can't handle it.
I know people older than that can't handle it.
I know 50-year-old men who can't handle it. Don't drink. Just don't drink.
And like the laws in place right now is you can't buy it until you're 21. If your parents give you a little bit when you're home, whatever. I'm all about if you're home with your mom and dad and
You're safe.
you're sipping whatever, you're fine. Now if you're out drinking, fucking 18 years old, just running around doing stupid shit, that's different. I don't agree with that, but whatever. Unless you're being smart with it, but stick with your parents.
Yeah, just don't drink hard liquor. It ruins your body. Learn from me.
Brain rot.
Learn from me.
I didn't mean that towards her. I just meant in general.
He's not wrong. Even if it was.
Your turn. We'll do one more each and then we'll call it there. Because I think the battery's dying.
Orange juice is better with pulp. I don't like pulp. It gives me the ick. It gives me the ick.
Liquid should be liquid. I don't want chunks in my liquid unless it's
Ew.
ice. Ice, I'm fine with.
That's crunchy
Yeah.
though. That's crunchy.
It shouldn't be like soggy fucking bread come down my... Ugh. Okay, my turn.
It feels wrong. It feels wrong. Chunky.
Chunky soup. Ew. Okay. All right. That's not a good one to end on. It's kind of dumb. We can look at it after though.
I saw it.
Okay, this is a good one. People are inherently good. I think people are born good. I don't think people are born evil or with ill intent. It's how you're raised, it's how you're brought up. It's how people are around you. I'm a firm believer in you are who you are around. You are what you are raised to be. I mean, that's pretty much all there is to it. So yes, I think people are inherently good. It's their surroundings that change them. What about you?
I'll agree with it.
Okay.
Everybody has like what's that? Robert Frost poem. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
Yeah.
And so whenever like you're a little bit kinder and you're nicer, sometimes that's the better route, and people won't follow you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and then there's the bad route, but you always end up going back like on the right path, I think, in life.
I think you get pushed towards the right path, but it's ultimately up to you whether you take it or not. But I guess that'll be the PSA for the podcast episode. Take the right path.
Because I can't say something about religion.
I try not to,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
just try to do good.
Yeah, just be
That's
a
all there
good
is to it.
person. Yeah.
But
Everybody's good. Don't let the bad people make you bad.
yeah.
And just treat people how you want to be treated. Be good, peace and love. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either, but that was good. That was good. So, thank you all for joining today. Thank you, Emily, for joining today. If you guys enjoyed, leave a comment. Let us know what you enjoyed. Let us know things that you might want to see in the next episode. And leave a like, subscribe, hit that little bell. We'll be back in two Fridays from now, every other Friday, yeah. And we hope to see you next time. All of you have a good night. Bye.